AITA for wanting to continue to wear a ring from a former girlfriend on my ring finger? My former girlfriend Dakota and I started out as childhood best friends in kindergarten. I did move a few states over for a couple years before moving back, but we religiously mailed each other and called as much as we could. Our parents each joked that we were like sisters, so jokes on them when we got together as girlfriends in 10th grade. Dakota and I had our ups and downs and we both did a lot of growing as people over the years, but in my humble opinion, we were solid even 10 years later, engaged and saving up for marriage, when the car accident happened. Dakota died from sepsis from her injuries, so it was a roller coaster to deal with the crash, to have her stabilized in hospital and visit her while being told prognosis of PT, and then for her to nosedive again, and finally to lose her. I struggled with grief, but my family and friends were huge aspects of my support network. Even Dakota's parents were a huge help, which I'll forever be grateful for. After 3 years of abstaining, I dipped my toes into dating again, with a few dud relationships that eventually fell apart for various reasons, ranging from not meshing to differing points in our lives, before I met my current boyfriend Michael. We have since been together for almost a year and a half at this point. The ring in question is a simple silver crown-shaped band I wear on my right ring finger. When I was in the depth of my grief, it helped a great deal to fidget with it as it helped remind myself to treat myself as a queen, to be gentle and patient with myself, to remember I was loved and love will come again and life will improve, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that sort of thing. I've explained to Michael that while Dakota gave it to me, it has also taken on a meaning of self-love and self-care. He insists that I can at least just wear it on a necklace so that it's not on my hand where everyone can see constantly, and I'd still be able to fidget with it in a way similar to my normal method and still have it on my person. I'm not a necklace person though, and it felt awkward and uncomfortable around my neck despite giving it 2 months to adjust. I stopped wearing it as a necklace, going without for a few weeks before I told him I'd like to return to wearing it on my hand, which started a huge fight about how I am prioritizing Dakota over Michael. But other than the ring, he hasn't been able to tell me any other times that I made him feel second-rate, despite me asking genuinely many times during our talks, not even about the ring, before this fight. As in I've been checking in about my grief concerning Dakota and how it impacts him, and he doesn't care about the grave visitations, or when I talk about her or my history with her, but it's the ring that seems to be the issue. I won't lie. I feel guilty because he puts up with me visiting Dakota's grave each month or how she features in childhood memories that get brought up, not even by me but by my family. I need to know if I'm blinded here and missing a reasonable upset to the point I'm being cruel, or if I can talk with him about getting a mediator like a couples therapist to help us both talk our sides better without getting lost in emotional translation. I've found having a third party helps when words get mired, either in speaking or hearing, in emotional background noise. I would love us to go to therapy together as it is, but if he's 110% reasonable and my attachment to the ring is not, then I don't want to pressure anything.